Hi everybody and welcome to the Psychic D Reading channel. Hope you've all had a wonderful weekend. So collective, I'm going to be doing a spiritual reading. I've actually been looking forward to doing this one because I'm very intrigued to know about people's psychic abilities. We all possess a psychic ability, okay, but we're very unique in how we use them, okay, and this is what I find quite amazing. So this is going to be pick a pile reading, okay, 3 piles to choose from. Go with what you intuitively connect with, okay. You can choose 1 pile or you can watch all the piles. It's entirely up to you. Also, there's going to be specific questions I'm going to be asking the cards to give clarity on. So the first question is, what is your spiritual gifts? What ability is currently expanding? Okay, because we all have more than one psychic ability, and at times in our lives some abilities may be stronger than others. So it will be good to know if that has slightly changed for you. Maybe some of you, for example, could be an empath, and maybe your clairsentience ability is expanding at this time through an event that you're going through. So it'd be good to kind of understand if there's any kind of clarity around that to give you an idea as to what you need to focus on. And that kind of moves smoothly into the next question. What needs more attention? We're forever evolving as human beings, and in particular when it comes to spirituality, we are always growing and evolving as we endeavor on our own individual paths. So it'd be good to kind of understand what needs a bit more attention that spirit guides are advising collective to focus on, okay. And finally, message from spirit guides. So that will just be a general message, what needs to be the focus and attention at this time, okay? So there will be thumbnails in the description below that will take you directly to the pile. Again, take a moment, pause the video. There is a picture of the cards in the front cover of this video as well, if you want to take a moment to have a look. I'll quickly go through the cards for each pile so that you know what they look like, because the lighting today is not that great. Normally when I do readings in the evening and I take a picture, the lighting doesn't always show the colour of the cards, okay. So I'm just going to quickly go through them now. So for pile 1, you've got a way of faith. So this is let faith be your guide. Okay, just go with the color, go with the words, whatever it is that connects with you. Beyond the ego, surrender to the flow of life. And then we have the pink agate stone, okay? This is actually one of my favorite stones. So that's pile 1. Pile 2, we have face your fears, farewell to fear phantoms. You are unique, be yourself, everyone else is taken. And then we've got the blue agate stone for pile 2. Pile 3, we have open mind, replace the old cycle with a new and exciting one. Energy of love, behold the world through the eyes of love. And finally, the pink quartz stone. Okay, so collective, go with the pile that you intuitively connect with, and I will see you at your reading, okay? So see you in a bit. Hello pile 1, hope you are well. Okay, so we've got way of faith, let faith be your guide. Beyond the ego, surrender to the flow of life. So these 2 cards, along with the pink agate stone. Okay, so this is the pile that you selected. All right, so I'm just going to light up the incense sticks and then we will get cracking with the questions. If I can find my lighter. There we go. Oh, here we go. I'm just going to turn down the music just a little bit. I don't know how the sound is coming through on the microphone. Okay, right. So I pre-shuffled some cards to get a bit of clarity in regards to question one. So the first question is, what is your spiritual gifts? Okay, so pile one, the first card that fell out, which was quite interesting, is Angels of Clairaudience. Okay. So some of you may have a clairaudience ability, and if you don't know, this is something that the angels may be working on with you at this current time. Okay, you could be hearing spirit connecting with you either in your dreams or just, you know, voices in your thoughts, trying to reach out to you and communicate with you at this time. Okay, I believe that this ability is kind of channeled through your channeled through your because some of you may be magicians, so I feel like you've got the ability to manifest things. You could be quite creative as well, and I think angels and spirits are speaking to you at this time through your thought and imagination to kind of manifest the things that you desire or manifest things for others. I feel this could be part of your purpose as well. This could be something that people may come to you for help with. And this is something that they're kind of wanting you to tap more into. Okay, Angel of Knowledge. Some of you could be doing a bit of learning, something that's going to be a part of your life purpose. Okay, so you may need to undergo some study or some kind of course in order to expand on your abilities. Okay. Some of you could actually go into becoming like a spiritual coach, a mentor, or even like a tarot reader, or someone on like that kind of spiritual level that can actually communicate with spirit and get the messages cascading through over to the person that needs to receive it. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So this is what I got with what is your spiritual gifts. So what ability is currently expanding at this time? Let's have a look. I didn't pre-shuffle that, so I'm gonna okay, let me just have a look at this. So pile one, what ability is currently expanding? Some of you could be clairaudiences, sorry, not clairaudience, clairvoyance as well. Some of you may possess that ability. You get like messages in your dreams or symbols, numbers. You could get days, events, places to go to. Okay, so what ability is currently expanding with pile one? Some of you could be healers as well. I feel like the clouds card is basically saying that your clairaudience is going to be expanding at this time. Okay, so for those of you that may not be experiencing this, you may get some messages coming through over the coming weeks. That may be signs that you need to pay attention to. Okay, some of you could get messages coming through when you see birds. Okay, or when you're in nature, you may connect with spirit a lot stronger. Okay, I think With some of you that I'm reaching out to for pile 1, dependent on where your surroundings is where you're going to connect with spirit more, is where you're going to hear the messages coming through. And it could be that with some of you, you may see birds and then suddenly a message comes through spirit, advising on something or encouraging you to do something, or some message you need to pay attention to. Okay, some of you could also be healers as well. Okay, you could be somebody that gives a lot of peace and balance to others. You could work in the health field as well, some of you. Some of you could be nurses, doctors, carers, and you know how to heal others. Some of you could be in a profession of physiotherapy, where you help others to find balance in themselves internally. Or some of you could be connecting quite strongly with Archangel Raphael, who is all about healing. And this could be an ability that you are now going to discover that you possess, okay? The funny thing is, when I see the travel cards, I feel it's kind of in relation, when I look at it, I feel it's more to do with dreaming. I feel like some of you could be getting dreams and then you'll get like a download of messages coming through spirit as well. This is what I'm seeing with the traveling. But I also see this as dependent on where you are, will enable a stronger signal when you're connecting with spirit. Okay, so you, again, if we go back to the nature card, some of you may need to go in nature to hear spirit more clearly, or some of you may need to meditate more, do a bit more spiritual practice in your day to hear the messages coming through spirit. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. I feel some of you, the expanding could also be that you're going to hear more messages from your spirit guides. You may discover who your spirit guides are. Some of you may even get a name if you've not got that already. You may actually hear from a relative that's passed over as well, wanting to reach out to you. So look out for this, look out for this. But I do feel with some of you, you could be a clairvoyant. You could see numbers as well. That could be a great significance. I don't know why I'm seeing number 4, 34, number 8, number 7. I don't know if these are numbers that you have seen repetitive. So it might be good to have a look at what the meanings of these numbers are. So that is what is currently expanding for pile 1. Okay, so what abilities need more attention? Let me just have a look and see what cards I could use. Okay, I think I'm going to use another. Trying to figure out what deck I've got. There's so many different ones to choose from. It's different ones to choose from, but I think I'm going to go with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, because I quite like this deck. Okay, so pile 1. What needs more attention? What abilities need more attention, or what needs more attention with your spiritual path? I hope you guys can hear me as well. I can never tell with this microphone. Okay. What needs expanding? Okay, I got the Y card. Okay, I feel like they're saying don't doubt yourself. Don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever doubt or second guess when these things are happening. When you see signs happening, know that they are the truth. That is actually what's happening with you. Okay, don't question it, don't doubt it, believe it. Okay, don't be afraid of that ability either. Don't think you're going crazy or cuckoo. It's simply just spirit reaching out to you and trying to connect with you. Okay, it is actually happening. You do possess the clear audience ability. Okay, so that's what spirit is saying, to pay more attention to. You need to have a bit more faith in yourself, a bit more confidence, because this will bring out your abilities more. Okay, you need to, some of you need to do daily rituals in your routine. Okay, so I don't know if you meditate, but you need to up the ante. So you may need to do like 5 minutes every day, or do it twice a day, 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes before you go to bed. But you do need to up the ante with connecting with spirit, because that will strengthen your ability with them, and it will also enable you a clearer frequency with reaching out to them, so that you understand the messages that they're trying to cascade to you. Okay, spirit always connects with us in ways that we really do need to digest and think. It may not always be clear or straightforward. It may be in numbers or symbols, or words that may not make sense straight away. So it's really important that we build that connection with them, so that when they are delivering whatever it is we need to receive, we can decode it better. Okay, so I feel for pile 1, this is something that you need to pay attention to, because this is something that I think spirit is trying to get you to exercise, so that you bond with them better as you endeavor in this new journey. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Okay, so what are messages from spirit? I'm going to do a couple more cards here. So what are the main messages from spirit for pile 1? So what are the messages from spirit for pile 1? These are nice. Okay, so some of the messages we've got here is freedom, moving on, letting go. So spirit is telling you to let go with the flow. Don't be afraid of any changes that's going to come. You are going to get some signs from them. You know, it may be that when you first experience it, some of you may be taken back a bit. But they're saying don't be afraid, just go with the flow, because it will all come together in time. Okay, it's something that you will get used to, and it will just kind of come to some kind of level as you get to that place of peace. Some of you, they're also saying that you need to let go of control with specific events in your life. I feel like some of you are very regimented in your ways when it comes to routines, and they're telling you to just go with the flow. Don't try and control everything. Just let go, and things will just flow through easier. Free yourself from any burdens or anything that may be potential blocks that's keeping you from where they want you to go. Okay, we've got the healing heart, love, acceptance, romance. Some of you, spirit is saying that this could occur through somebody that you are connected with romantically. So some of you could be in a connection, like a soul level connection, a soul mate or twin flame or karmic. And through their arrival in your life, these things are expanding, but it could also be causing a bit of heartache, in particular if it is a karmic or twin flame. The twin flame, there are stages that you go through with a twin flame, and it can be quite turbulent. So if you are going through some hardship, Spirit is saying, you know, just keep moving forward, keep the faith going, because they will reach out to you and help you to get through these hard times. Okay, I am actually going to be doing a reading, a love reading, shortly as well, so I'll upload that after this. But they're saying that some of you could possess an ability where you're going to be healing others that are going through major heartache. So that's why it's important that they can reach out to you, so that they can advise you or get you to pass on any messages that will help to bring them peace and healing. Okay, I do feel that some of you do possess a healing ability that is going to expand. We've got Archangel Raziel, which is about wisdom, inspiration, Akashic records. Okay, so you're going to be learning an awful lot, and I feel this archangel is going to be helping you to expand on this new chapter. Okay, so this is amazing, pile one. This is really, really nice. I've got really good vibes with this. I just feel like some of you may be a little bit taken back when you start to hear these messages being transferred through you, but don't let this alarm you. Just kind of allow it to go, just go with the flow during this time, because it will all kind of find a balance at some points. Okay, just remember that your spiritual abilities, your spiritual side altogether is expanding. And there's just going to be things that you will need to give time to get used to, because this is something that's beyond the human understanding at times as well. Okay, so don't let what you don't particularly get or is not making sense throw you off course. Just keep going and have faith and connect with the spirit, because they will help you to find balance through this time. Okay, pile one. So I think we've covered the questions. Yes, we have. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If this pile doesn't resonate, try out the other two piles, and hope to see you soon. Take care. Hello, pile two. Hope you are well. So you selected Face Your Fears, Farewell to Fear Phantoms, and you are unique, be yourself, everyone else is taken. Okay, so it's these two cards along with the blue agate stone. Okay, so that is for pile two. So the first question we're going to be looking at is, what is your spiritual gifts? Okay, so I have pre-shuffled some cards to start off the reading. So we have we've got an interesting one. We've got Angel of White Light. I feel like some of you in pile two are earth angels or light workers. Okay, I feel like some of you have a very powerful ability where you can bring peace to many people. You could be somebody that people just talk to or confide in quite naturally. Okay, and you're able to just give them the right advice at the right time, and they're able to kind of move on with that clarity and peace. Well, this ability is going to heighten more. Okay, this is something that's going to that the angels are trying to bring more to the surface for you. Okay, but I feel that they're saying to you that this is your ability. Some of you could also be mediums as well. You could actually connect with spirit. Okay, you could connect with relatives that have passed over. Okay, so you may have dreams or may have them come into you, visiting you, trying to reach out to you. And then we've got Angel of Travel. It's funny because when I saw this card, I suddenly got astral traveling. So I don't know if some of you have experienced that before, but this could be something that's coming your way. Okay, this is something that you may possess and you don't know. You don't know. I believe everybody can do this, but I think this is something that could become second nature to you. Okay, so these are the abilities that Spirit is saying that you possess. Okay, so the next question is what ability is currently expanding? So we're going to have a look and see. So please clear energy from previous reading, tune into pile 2. What spiritual abilities does is currently expanding with pile 2? Okay, what spiritual abilities is expanding with pile 2 at this current time? Oh, these are big cards. Okay. This is interesting. I'm going to take that one as well. Some of you could be a clairvoyance. I'm seeing numbers here. Okay, so some of you, it's funny, I got this with pile 2, but I feel, sorry, pile 1, but I feel pile 2, quite a lot of you may have that clairvoyance ability, and it probably links in quite strongly with your mediumship abilities. Okay, you could be seeing numbers, words, dates. Some of you could be having some very vivid dreams. It's funny, when I see the rainbow, I see that as you dreaming of places or events. Okay, some of you could be having some very vivid dreams of late. So that's maybe messages that you need to pay attention to. I suddenly got from Spirit that you may need to journal some of these dreams as well, because there could be hidden messages in them. Okay, we've got the eagle. Yeah, I feel like some of you with these dreams, this is going to enable you to see things from a bird's eye view. I feel like they're saying as well that with these abilities you possess, you'll be able to advise or help others to see things from a different perspective. So it's kind of outside their comfort zone, outside their box. You're able to look at things from that wider perspective, okay, and give them peace as a result. But I do believe that some of you possess that earth angel, light worker gift. Okay, I think they're very similar, to be honest. I think it's just a different term to call them. And then we've got seedlings. So yeah, so this is being planted currently at this time. Some of you could be experiencing this as I speak, but I feel like they plant seeds in your dreams or give you numbers or something. And this is like an indication or a message that's gonna come your way. I do feel that, yeah, for pile 2, the clairvoyance ability is what's going to expand for you. Okay, so some of you may not even know you possess this ability, but I feel that this is now going to come into fruition. So keep an eye on any messages that's coming through to you through dreams or through daydreams as well. Probably keep a journal, because some of these symbols, dates, numbers, or whatever way they communicate with you may signify quite a important event or meaning. This could be their way of consistently communicating with you as you endeavor this new chapter. Okay, so the next one is what needs more attention. So, let me use that one. So we're going to ask Spirit what needs more attention at this time with you, pile 2. Okay, what needs more attention with pile 2? What needs more attention with pile 2. I feel like these two cards, so we've got go the distance and time to go. I feel like they're telling you it's time to take ownership of your abilities. You possess, you have this gift and they want you to start using it. Okay, they want you to own it. They want you to move with courage and yeah, courage and strength now. Okay, it's time to leave any self-doubts behind and endeavour in this new chapter of a blessing that they have waiting for you. Some of you, I don't know why I'm getting this, but some of you could be very scared of revealing this side of you. Okay, so I feel that for pile 2, most of you are aware that you possess these traits and you want to, you may be around people that may not be so understanding about your gifts and what you possess. Okay, and there may be some that tries to talk you down or make you feel like you're not, I wouldn't say not normal, but make you feel like you should be second guessing yourself, or may throw or plant some doubts in your mind to question whether you actually do have these abilities, but you do. And Spirit is telling you to move courageously with it, because there's going to be things that they're going to want you to embark on. Okay, and you're going to need these gifts to help deliver whatever it is that they want, that they've tasked for you to complete. So it's important that you now own this and you move forward with that strength and power. Don't be afraid to take ownership of this power. I feel some of you are a little bit skeptical, as to, you know, I feel some of you feel like if you take ownership of this power, this could threat others. If you're moving with confidence, this could make, I feel some of you are fearful that this could make others see you in a different light, as somebody that's quite arrogant, or that, you know, knows it all, and may not be too comfortable to be around you. But Spirit is telling you that, you know, when these things happen where people go and you part ways with them, it's meant to happen because they're not going down the same path as you. But I don't think you're going to be experiencing this too much. I feel like you need to live in your power. You need to take ownership and accept who you are, so that people can get used to this. I think they will learn to live with it. They may feel intimidated by this. They may feel threatened in a certain way that you have this beautiful gift that they don't. But I don't think that will cause any major problems where you lose people. I think they will just approach you or deal with you differently. But don't let that stop you from you know, pursuing your gift, because that has been tasked to you and only you. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Part 2. Okay, so messages from spirit guides. I do love the spiritual readings because it comes through in different forms, different symbols, and it can be quite challenging to figure out what it is Spirit is trying to say, but I just love it. I just love these kind of readings. I find them quite interesting. Okay, so messages from spirit guides. Let's see what the messages are. Okay, for pile 2, what are the messages from spirit guides? What are the messages from Spirit Guide for pile 2? Considered action, yeah. Decisions, predictive guidance. Wow. And then we've got Archangel Raziel again. Archangel Raziel was in pile 1, so you're going to be learning an awful lot from Archangel Raziel. Okay, this angel's behind you, expanding your knowledge and your skills in this area. Okay, because I feel that some of you are going to be using this as part of your life's purpose. Okay, so just pay attention to any dreams or any messages you get from Spirit, kind of nudging you along this new path, because this is what's going to help to expand you. We've got conscious steps, considered action, looking forward. So Spirit is telling you to just keep your head up, keep moving forward. Do not let any obstacles or any energies deter you away from your calling. Okay, this is your calling and your calling alone. And as you start to endeavour in this new chapter, more things will come together for you. Okay, I feel like some of you are going to get more interaction from Spirit, probably relatives that's passed over, but I also feel like people that you don't even know is going to come to you and just reach out to you, and there's going to be reasons for this. Okay, it could be that you're there to help them with something, and through them coming along your path, you're able to deliver the spiritual work, and then suddenly you're going to see what you do to them, and that's, I feel that's going to empower you and make you feel more confident in your abilities, because you're going to see the goodness that it does to others. We've got the prophets and ancient seers, so decisions, predictive guidance. Again, I feel like with your mediumship and even clairvoyance, you're going to get probably premonitions of events, or you're going to know, you're just going to have a knowing of things that will just happen. Okay, you may even get dreams of people that you haven't yet met, and then suddenly they just come across your path, and it's almost like, oh yeah, I knew you were going to come, I knew you was coming, I knew you was meant to come. You know, you probably might get events like that coming in. Okay, pile 2. So let me have a look. Is there any more? I don't think there's any more messages for pile 2. I don't think. No, I don't think. No. Okay, so pile 2. This is going to be your reading. I hope it makes sense. I hope it resonates. If it doesn't, try out the other piles. And if not, try out the other videos in my playlist. I do have some other spiritual readings, but I also have love and career, in case you wanted to try out those. There will be a love reading uploaded as well after this, so look out for that. So yeah, thank you pile 2, and see you soon. Hello pile 3, hope you are well. Okay, so one second, sorry about that, my phone went off. So for pile 3, we've got energy of love. Behold the world through the eyes of love and open mind. Replace the old cycle with a new and exciting one. Okay, so these were 2 cards. And we've also got the pink quartz stone as well. Okay, so that is for pile 3. Last and not least, I don't know what I just said there. Okay, so first question, what is your spiritual gifts? So I have pre-shuffled the cards for this question. So we've got 3 cards here. Okay, so we've got Angel of Claircognizant. Okay, so some of you could have that ability where you have a knowing of things. Okay, you could be highly intuitive, and you just have a knowing of things to come. Some of you could be very good at, if you are an entrepreneur, you could be very good at setting new trends. Okay, so you may be able to see something and know that it's going to be a success. So you could be somebody that's very decisive. You're not, or you're going to become this way. Okay. But I feel the claircognizance is definitely an ability that gives you a knowing of events to come. Okay, upcoming events. We've got the parking angel. I feel like, again, this kind of tallies in with the claircognizance. So I'm getting all kinds of different meanings. The cards may not even be relatable to what I'm picking up on, but I'm just getting messages coming through. Just see the cards as like something to view rather than the actual meaning itself. Okay, so we got the parking angel, which I feel like it does work well with this card, because claircognizance is very much about knowing, having a knowing of things, of events in the future. Not even understanding why you know it or how you know it, but you just have a knowing of something to happen. Okay, and with the parking angels card, it's almost like they're gonna plant these kind of events for you to take notice of. Okay, to be aware of. Okay. Some of you may have questioned this ability in the past. It could be that you were very weary of it, unsure, not sure whether to tap into it or believe what you're feeling. But maybe some of you may have witnessed certain events that have actually happened to your prediction. So you're now becoming more aligned with it, more in tune with it. And this is going to grow as you go along. So if you are still in that procrastination place where you will procrastinate about any kind of downloads you get from spirit of events to come, I feel like this is going to be removed, because once these things do happen, you're going to become more in tune with this ability. You're going to become more confident that what you are actually picking up on is actually accurate. Okay, and this is what's going to give you peace. This is what's going to give you that confidence, inner confidence in yourself. Okay, this is what's going to make you believe that you are actually you actually possess quite a gift. Okay, because not everybody has claircognizance. It's not an ability that is as highly publicized as the other clair abilities. Okay, like clairvoyance, clairsentience, you know, those other ones. Okay, this is one that is quite rare, and usually when this ability starts to take the forefront, it is normally that you have a knowing of things before they actually manifest. So that is actually quite a strong, powerful ability. And if you're not aware you have it, that is something you're going to be seeing for yourself. Okay, so the next one is, what ability is currently expanding? Okay, so let's have a look. What ability is expanding for pile 3? What ability is expanding for pile 3? What ability is expanding for pile 3? I think it's more to do with the fact that you're aware that you possess this ability, because I feel with some of you, You may not even have known you possessed it. Maybe through watching this reading, you're going to realize, oh, wow, is that what I have? And this is going to call for a celebration. It's almost like you're going to celebrate and empower this, feel empowered by this ability. I feel like you are going to expand, use this as well. Some of you are going to be using this in work, in career. Okay, this is what's going to bring you many abundance and blessings. So please use this ability wisely, because it can come in very lucrative into the career zone. Okay, it really can. If you're very creative and you have ideas, you will have a knowing of what idea to tap into at what time as well. So this could also bring you a lot of success. We've got meditation. Okay, some of you, I feel you're going to learn about meditation. I feel like you're going to learn how to use this ability more to its capacity. Okay, you're going to be learning it, and I feel you're going to be learning it through meditation. You're going to be understanding how to tap into it as and when you need to, but also to rest it. Okay. And I feel you're going to be doing this through the meditative channels. We've got the white light. Again, I feel you're going to be understanding when to connect with spirit and when not to. Okay, because this is also an ability that can be quite strong and powerful. So you need to understand exactly when to channel into it from when not to. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be finding your own way of connecting with spirit through using this ability. Okay, and with that you'll find your own rhythm of how to manage it, where you're not feeling completely drained. Okay, so I feel like this is what they're going to be focusing on expanding with you. But I feel like for most of you I'm reaching out to for pile 3, it's clear cognizance. That is your main ability, and with that they're going to be stretching it to its capacity, so you can use it to bring you loads of abundance. Okay, right, so what needs more attention? Okay, I think some of it is to do with the meditation part, but let's see what other cards come up with that. So we've got what needs more attention. Okay, so this could be actually anything, to be fair. All right, what needs attention for pile 3 with the spiritual abilities? What needs more attention for pile 3 with their spiritual abilities? Okay, some of you need to see this as a blessing. Okay, I feel like some of you have been using this for so long, and I think because this ability, a lot of you in pile 3 and many people that possess this trait use it more for work purposes, and because it's, as I said, it's not as celebrated as the other abilities, you may not even notice that it's actually a psychic ability. But I feel like they're saying to you, Spirit's saying to you, that you need to celebrate this as your uniqueness more. Okay, you need to see this as a blessing, because not a lot of people have this ability. Okay, and this is a main ability that you possess. And with that, you're going to see exactly what magic this brings, not just to yourself, but to others. Okay, but this can definitely attract a lot of abundance for you. And I just don't think some of you realize that yet, because we got the imagination card. Okay, this is almost like the magician card. You're able to manifest things. You have that ability to see things that others may not yet see, but you can see the magic in it. And with that awareness, you're able to build on it, create it, and with that will bring you success. Maybe some of you have already attempted these things over your time of work or whatever. If you've had to endeavor on a new project or bring some kind of new concept, and something just like an idea, an epiphany. So I think a lot of you are going to get epiphanies if you've not had it, but an epiphany will come in and suddenly it's like, oh yeah, let's do that. And with that, it just brings many rewards and recognition. Okay, this is actually going to heighten. These things are actually going to become more frequent. And you might find people are going to reach out to you, or they will take notice of what you can do. Okay, so if you don't celebrate this ability, if you don't even recognize that this is actually a psychic ability, recognize it now, because it is. It is, and it's not an ability that everybody possesses, let me tell you. Clean it up. Some of you are going to be learning how to declutter your mind, okay? Because I feel like some of you have a very busy mind. You might be very self-critical. So I feel like Spirit is going to be teaching you how to clean up anything that is blocking your mind, because you need to be focused. You need to, if you're able to see things or have thoughts of things to come, your mind needs to be clear. Okay, it needs to be cleared away from any distractions that can take your focus away. So I feel like you're going to be learning how to do this, learning how to declutter your mind. And I feel a lot of that is to do with meditation. So you're going to be learning how to do more meditation practices to keep your mind at peace. Okay, because I feel doing this technique will help to strengthen this ability more. Okay, so what was the other one? Message from spirit guides. Okay, let's have a look. All right, message from spirit guides for pile 3. What are the messages from spirit guides for pile 3? Okay, let's see. This fell out, so I'm going to use this. Mindfulness, peaceful presence, quiet mind. This is what you're going to be learning. You're going to be learning, pile 3, how to quiet your mind. Okay, because you are going to get a flood loads of I'm going to call them premonitions, ideas, epiphanies. Okay, you're going to get a flood load of epiphanies, and you are only going to receive this if your mind is clear and at peace. If you've got a very busy mind and you're distracted from all the obstacles and events of the world, it's not going to work to its capacity. So I feel you're going to see the magic more in this ability as you start to work more on how to bring balance in your mind. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Some of you, okay, yeah, because we've got currents of emotions, uncontrolled feelings. Some of these things that's going on, like if you're distracted or you're going through heartache, these are the things that can knock this ability. So this is why it's important that you always find time in your day or week or whatever it is you're going through to find peace. Okay, I feel like with pile 3, some of you are very very work-minded. You could be workaholics. Okay, so I feel like spirit is saying try and find time to tap more into your emotions so you can understand how you flow. Okay, because you may tap more into your logical side more than the others, and maybe that's why some of you that may watch this video will be shocked to know that this is actually a gift you possess, because you think that this is something that logically everybody has, because it may get confused, this ability with it's a knowing one. I think it's intuition. Some people will confuse it with intuition, maybe. So they don't think, oh, it's not really a big deal, but it is. It is a big deal. And you're going to see how much of a big deal it is as you start to release control, release overthinking, and allow spirit to show you the elements of the gift on the spiritual plane. Okay, I hope that makes sense. That's my dog. She's acting crazy in the bedroom. I don't know what she's doing. Thought vibrations, all I can hear is she does that all the time. Okay, thought vibrations, here we go. Resonant choices, signature signals. Okay, so yeah, I think as well with this ability, you're gonna just have you're gonna know what choice to do. You're gonna know what choice to go with. You're gonna have ideas that's just gonna flow through. It may not make sense to the majority of the crowd. They may question you. They may judge your choices, but only you will be able to see the finishing product of that choice. Okay, and this is what you need to hang on to. Okay, because others around you may not have that same vision. They may not see so far ahead, but you will. So don't let the others or outsiders or people that may not share the same thoughts of you deter you from your vision. Okay, because this is what is going to silence the critics in the end, let me tell you. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing with that card for some reason. You're going to get as well signs of when you've hit an epiphany. So for example, you get an idea. You may have 5 ideas that come into your mind, and then one of them you may get some sudden rush of butterflies, or you may see a flicker of light, or there's something in your thought that indicates to you that that is the choice you need to go with. You're going to get signs that you'll be able to distinguish as to whether it is the right way to go or not. You're going to even get signs of warnings that that is not the way to go. So there could be an idea that, or something that is brought to you, and you get these sudden feelings of anxiety or things that does not really rest well with you, and you know that that is not the way to go. So I think you're going to have a bit of both. You're going to know, you're going to have that hunch that, okay, I don't think I should go there, and hunch is where, yeah, I think that is the way to go. I can see that this is going to be a success. And you may get others that will question your ideas or your choices, but don't let these people deter you from what you believe. Because eventually, once they can see what you see, you're going to silence the critics, but also tap into those thoughts that are warnings of caution that you need to pay attention to. Okay, because this ability can do the both. Okay, but remember, this ability is going to heighten it. So just make sure that you're accepting it and you're embracing it, because you're going to see it to its capacity if you do take it on to that extreme. It is definitely going to give you the abundance that you're looking for. To your surprise, I feel, with some of you, it's probably happened already and you didn't even realize, or you have, and it's like, wow, I didn't realize I had this. But I feel some of you that I'm reaching out to, you're going to see more of this ability come into fruition for you. But I just have a feeling you're going to see it more in career. I do believe it's going to spread in other areas of your life, love, also spirituality, as well as family. But I feel for most of you that I'm reaching out to at this time, it's going to be career that you're going to see it grow and evolve, okay? And then you'll feel confident to use it in other areas of your life. So pile 3, this is your reading. I hope it makes sense, and if not, try out the other piles in the video. And if this video didn't really relate to anything that you're going through, maybe try out the other videos in my playlist. There's different topics I cover, so have a watch and see what you connect with best. Okay, so pile 3, this is going to be your reading today with your spiritual path. I hope that it's given you the clarity you need. I'll be looking forward to hearing your comments and your thoughts, and I shall see you soon. Take care.